Hi folks, hope you're doing well. Hi. It's been a good day today actually. Well, pretty much, yeah. Been not too bad. Well, because for weeks I've been planning to go down to this Tuesday lunchtime thing. It has been held at a church I've been at before, that River Church. I didn't know whether they were doing it or someone else was doing it. It was a lunchtime thing. And a Christian thing that they were doing. Feeding people, basically. Yeah, for free. Which was cool. Anyway. I finally said today, I'm going. Okay, go down. And so, yeah, I went. And when I saw they were doing actual food, I thought, okay, let's do what I can to help. I'm going to do that. I won't eat today. I'll just do what I can to help. Because if they're trying to serve these people, I'll serve. Well, the main chap who was doing it, he said, I know you from somewhere. I went, right, okay, maybe. I said, yeah. I said, I spoke to a lot of people. And after a while, he said, yeah. C5. Blue car. I sold it to you. He sold it to me, sorry. That's what he said. I sold it to you years ago. I said, oh yeah. I said, about 6 years ago. He said, yeah. I said, my goodness me. I said, you recognise me from that? I went, yeah. I said, oh, wow. He said, I probably still got your phone number in my phone. I said, okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah. So I helped there, and that was good. And actually, it's quite interesting because I've been looking at, there's a church nearby that I've not gone to. So I thought, okay, let's see what that's all about. And I did try to contact them the other day to get their postcode to try and get there on Sunday, and wasn't able to. But then I found out that actually the people doing it today, they're from that church. So that's cool. Okay. So I've now met people from the church I'm looking to possibly attend, or at least check out. So that's good. That's really good, yeah. Then I'd already spoken to the pastor of the other church I've been in, the Community Church of God one, and he said about they do this discipleship course. I've done videos about that, and so I thought, okay, I'll go to that. So I went up there. I was early, but everyone else was late, so there's a lot of hanging around. But the pastor of the church that they're using to do that was there, so I was speaking to him a bit. Yeah, so that was cool. And then I was able to share quite a few things that God has been talking to me about over the past year or so during that discipleship things. That was good. But then afterwards, the pastor said, can I have a word with you about something? I said, yeah, go for it. He said, there's a few things. He said, I get the impression from people that you have a problem with the previous pastor, Manuel. I said, what? I said, the other day when I was speaking to you, didn't I tell you that I disagreed with a lot of what Manuel was doing here at the church? I said, especially you giving everything over to everything else. Saying basically to the doctors, COVID and cancer, to the doctors and hospitals. Not actually putting hands on people for that sort of stuff. Really? Look at the type of church that you are. Pentecostal church. Really? You don't want to pray for people? No? You want to give it all to the hospitals and doctors? Really? You're giving it to the world? Okay. And you think God's going to answer that? Yeah, God's going to say, yeah, Manuel, I'm taking everything from you. I mean, it's disgusting now that Manuel is actually the teacher teaching ministers now of the future. Yeah, I'm disgusted by that. But when he said about that, I said, look, I don't disband Manuel. I said, the person I was speaking to, I said, he was worshipping Manuel when Manuel was here. I said, so yeah. I'm saying to him, well, thankfully you've now got a new pastor because your previous one was absolutely useless and made it all about himself, which he did. Well, pastor said, okay. I said, what's the other thing? He said, well, I've heard that there was a lady in the church that you thought might be your wife, etc. I said, yeah. I said, that was then, this is now. I said, okay. He said, well, she was there on Sunday and she wasn't happy with the fact that you were in there. I said, really? I said, she was there. I said, I didn't actually see her. Honestly, I didn't see her in any way, shape or form. No, if I'd have realised she was there, I wouldn't have said hello to her. I would have just walked away. And I would have gone out earlier. I wouldn't have stayed around. Yes, of course. No. I only stayed around talking to people because I didn't think she was actually there. Anyway, he said, well, what's that all about? So I told him. And I then said, look, I said, rest assured, I have no interest in that woman whatsoever. No. I said, she's an example to use on videos. That's it. I said, I wouldn't want to marry her in any way. I said, she's 35 years of age. And instead of actually speaking to her, I said, apparently she was there. Well, you just said she was there. She wasn't happy with me being there. But she couldn't actually speak to me. She comes and speaks to you about it. She's a grown woman. Acting like a tiny little baby. Yeah, and I said no. I said, now I realise where she is, there's no way, shape or form I'd marry her. Absolutely not. That would be massively unequally yoked. Anyway, yeah. Well, I've decided I'll go to that men's thing once more because, yeah, the person at my table, lovely man. And I have probably spoken to him before, but he's a lovely man. So, yeah, it'd be nice to, yeah, see him again and say goodbye properly. Yeah, because obviously I have no intention of being part of that church. And because obviously if she's still part of that church, she will basically say to the pastor, it's either her or me. So, yeah, there's no point in that crap. I have no interest in it. So, therefore, there's no point in me being part of a men's group for a church that I have no intention of being part of. Not at all. It just seems to be a totally nonsensical thing to be involved in, really. So, one more, I think is appropriate. It's not right to just not go back. So, I think it's right to go to one more and then, yeah, bow out. Yeah. But that's the point. It's the stupidity of it. Yeah, I'm not interested in that at all. I really am not. That basically, if the pastor would have said to me, no, you're right, I will now speak to her and speak to other people about this stuff and just say, look, if you've got a problem with someone, go and speak to the person themselves. Do that. That's what you should be doing. Yeah, you shouldn't be coming to me about it because the Bible says you don't come to me unless you try to deal with it with the person. But no, he didn't do that. So, no, I'm sorry. The problem is, so many pastors, you see, they want people coming to them because it makes them feel important. They don't want to put it back on the person. Because they want people looking at them as if they're some sort of solution. And it's like, yeah, sorry, I've got no time for that crap at all. Not in any way, shape or form for indulging any of that stuff. So, no. I'm not interested in playing any of those games in any way, shape or form. To me, that's the thing. I just can't be arsed with it, really. Yeah, as I say, I mean, I've had most of my Christian life on my own. So, do I need the stupidity of that? No. Not in any way, shape or form. I don't. It's just a headache. It's just, yeah, I mean, even today, it was a good day up until that point. Yeah. I say that's the reason why I wouldn't go back to the River Church. Because you've got a pastor at the River Church who won't teach people how to deal with stuff. And apparently you've got a pastor at this other church now. Yeah, Manuel didn't teach people. This bloke doesn't seem to want to teach people either. So, okay. Yeah. If that's what they want to do, then okay. Yeah. Okay. As I say, I don't understand these people. Because to me, one of the first things you want to do, really, if someone comes to me about anything, is put it back on them. Yeah, have you spoken to the person about it? Then why are you coming to me? Yeah, if I'm in leadership, why are you coming to me? Because that's not what the Bible says. You're supposed to go to the person. If you've gone to the person and you can't deal with it, then you come to me. Otherwise you don't. There is a way of doing things. It's biblical. Don't give me this crap that you are a Christian, that you are a lover of Christ, when you want to take no notice whatsoever of what he said. Now, it's just ridiculous. Yeah, as I say, but this is the absolute bullshit that you have to put up with when dealing with church, unfortunately. And so, yeah, as I say, I just can't be doing it, really. I can't be pretending that I'm impressed by any of it at all. No. And so I enjoyed it. I enjoyed sharing with people. I enjoyed sharing what God had given me about certain things. And, I felt that, well, certainly, when the pastor said to the table that I was on, what did you get from it? Even the pastor pointed out what I'd said as the thing that he'd got from it. Yeah, so it's like, well, what? Anyway, there you go. Yeah. Well, as I say, if he says to her he spoke to me and she asks him what I said, if he's honest, I don't think she'd be too happy, but there you go. It is what it is. I was honest, so there you go. Yeah. Anyway, there you go. You take care. God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Have a fantastic week ahead. Be blessed. And as I say, certainly be blessed. Being blessed is so important. So, yeah. Enjoy. Yeah. Enjoy the weather. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.